I think that last night's State of the Union speech inadvertently gave us some insight into just how far Trump and Elon Musk are willing to go to curry favor with the dictators in charge of some of America's biggest adversaries. During the part of the speech where Donald Trump was talking about DOGE, he mentioned 19 different grants that DOGE had cut. Of those 19 cuts, 11 of them were directly related to the United States building soft power in order to make sure that in the event of another international armed conflict, America had more allies on her side than either of our two largest adversaries, Russia, or a country that I'm going to refer to as Charles, because it starts with the same two first letters, and I don't want this video to get taken down. I'm happy to go through all 11 of those cuts and explain how each of them have to do with American soft power and keeping the United States safe, but I wanted to highlight just one of them in order to demonstrate this for you. So one of the cuts that Donald Trump celebrated last night was $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. So Burma, or Myanmar, as it is also referred to, is one of Russia's key military allies. Not only is Myanmar a key military ally, a while ago, Myanmar and Russia signed a joint deal to build a nuclear research center in Myanmar on Russia's behalf. So the $45 million that was being pointed to scholarships in Burma has the immediate benefit for those students, right, of allowing them to get an education that they otherwise would not be able to. But more importantly for the United States, it has the impact of making sure that if Russia were to ever escalate to the point of armed conflict that the United States is involved in, Myanmar would not automatically ally with Russia, which would especially be a huge blow to Russia, given that Myanmar is now directly tied to and key in Russia's continuation of being a nuclear power. So obviously, pulling that grant money back out of Myanmar, back out of Burma, hurts those students in the short term, but in the long term, it now means we will have substantially less influence in Burma, and therefore, Burma will be more likely to immediately ally with Russia and against us in the event of an international armed conflict. And all 11 of the 19 grants that I'm talking about on that list have similar impacts. Every single one was about building soft power for America in a country where either Russia or Charles has been directly building influence. Those 11 grants that they cut were a tiny drop in the large bucket that is the United States annual budget, but their impact was monumental. And now their absence is going to be similarly monumental.